The mayor of Juárez will give the Pope a key to the city and this book that's filled with prayer requests from the community, along with messages of love and gratitude.
We're already starting to see more people line up, lots of families and groups coming in. I spoke to a group earlier today that came 4 hours away along the Sonora and Douglas, Arizona border. They're all excited to, they say, receive his blessing and take it back home with them.
The Juárez Diocese is selling bags like these that say "Welcome to Ciudad Juárez," and they're selling them at convenience stores and parishes, and they want Juárez residents to fill them up with snacks and gifts and hand them out to the visitors that are coming to see the Pope. This stone right here, made up of sand from over the years, is called Flor del Desierto, or desert flower. It can only be found in Juárez, nowhere else in the world. And they're going to make 2 crosses out of these. One will be for the pulpit, and the other one will be a gift for the Pope. I thought, how are they going to pull this off? It was just a big dirt field. But take a look at this video our crew shot today. They are almost done painting the stage area. Right after the Pope arrives, he will make his first stop right here at Cerezo Prison. He will walk through here and then go inside this church where he'll talk to staff and members of the church, and then finally he'll walk over to that dome over there where he'll speak with 700 inmates. These sidewalks look pretty empty now, but come February 17th, you can expect to see thousands of people lined up to see the Pope. And in case anything were to happen, there's going to be 98 emergency stations along the parade route. And it's the mothers of those victims who will have the opportunity to have a special seat at the papal mass. So if you're going to get dropped off or picked up by a relative to come to El Punto, remember, you're going to walk at least a mile to get here, because several of the streets in this area will be blocked for security purposes. Don and Brianna, El Punto now empty, but a few hours ago it was filled by the faithful who listened to Pope Francis deliver a very timely message. Singing along to the song Francisco Es, a crowd that was at times exuberant and at times subdued welcomed Pope Francis to El Punto. After greeting folks inside the Benito Juárez Stadium, the Pope zigzagged his way through the masses before presenting an offering and prayer along the border. The crowd silent as the pontiff took a moment to pray for migrants who passed away while seeking a brighter future in the United States.
Convertir lo que nos está destruyendo como pueblo.
It was a moment that set the tone for what would be one of the key themes of his Mass. The Pope called forced migration a global crisis, issuing a call for action. It was a welcome message for many of the pilgrims we spoke to.
I'm sure he brings peace from so many people that are immigrants here, and we are very happy that he speaks Spanish.
Pope Francis also thanked technology for being able to address the faithful back at the Sun Bowl, adding that faith knows no borders. Another touching moment during the Mass was when the Pope called for the sign of peace, thousands of strangers shaking hands and exchanging smiles.
Yes, I was crying just to see him, and when he started to talk, I feel hope, I feel warm in my heart. History is just one in a lifetime.
The crowd also cheered when Pope Francis thanked them for giving him such a warm welcome. He then thanked God for allowing him to visit Mexico, a desire he says he's had for a very long time. Reporting in Ciudad Juárez, Daniela Pardo, News Channel 9.
Welcome to the 2 borders, Mexico, El Paso, Texas, USA. Thanks for coming.
Say no more. The people of Juárez are ready for Pope Francis's visit to their city on February 17. Mayor Javier González Moquen will be at the airport for the Pope's arrival and departure, something he calls a privilege.
I'm going to receive the Pope on behalf of all the people of Juárez. And for me, that's a great honor. I honestly never in my life thought that would happen.
The mayor of Juárez will give the Pope a key to the city and this book that's filled with prayer requests from the community, along with messages of love and gratitude.
Tú eres el Papa de América, tú eres el Papa Francisco.
Each book has 500 pages, and so far 3 entire books have been filled. 18,000 people already left a message, but as the pontiff's visit gets closer, city leaders say the amount of signatures increases each day.
I feel so happy he's coming to this territory where happened here in Juárez for a couple 3 years ago. And I feel so happy because the Pope is coming to make a union.
Several of the people signing the book told me they were glad to be a part of something the Pope will take back with him to the Vatican.
Un presente simbólico.
It's a symbolic gift in which the people of Juárez want to offer their hospitality and express how they feel about having Pope Francis visit us.
The books will be available for the public to sign until February 15. That's 2 days before the Pope arrives. Step inside the place where the altar is being made.
Esta idea fue de un grupo de empresarios juarenses y del Paso.
The table is being donated by business owners from both sides of the border.
Esto pesa alrededor de 2 toneladas las dos tapas.
Omar Acosta is coordinating the construction of the altar. He tells me the 2-ton table is being made from granite brought from Brazil. The 7 men making the altar are also making the pulpit.
Aquí va apoyada la Biblia.
Or the stand for the Bible. This stone right here, made up of sand from over the years, is called Flor del Desierto, or desert flower. It can only be found in Juárez, nowhere else in the world. And they're going to make 2 crosses out of these. One will be for the pulpit, and the other one will be a gift for the Pope.
Almost everybody comes here like, you did this, you did that. Yeah, I did it.
Pedro Campos has spent the last 18 years of his life working with granite.
Well, I feel real lucky and I feel happy me working on this project.
For the last 8 years, Campos has lived in Juárez after being deported from Arizona.
I left my family over there and it's kind of hard for me.
Campos tells me that when he called to tell his family about his latest project, they didn't believe him.
They were all happy. Really? Are you kidding me? I go, no, I'm not kidding. I'm honest. They did not believe me, but now they do because I guess they already saw me on TV.
And on February 17th, it won't just be his family watching his work on TV, but also millions of people from all over the world when they tune in for the mass celebration. Daniela Pardo, News Channel 9.